Hey friends, it's time to keep going with our final countdown. Celebration's almost over and we are halfway through our countdown. Today's hump day. All right, hopefully you guys are out there. We had a little bit of a connection issue, so if you are on, give me a like or a love. Let me know that you're out there. All right, I see some friends coming. Okay, that's good. I just got a notice that it was trying to reconnect, which always makes me nervous. Technology is tricky. So anyway, guys, come on in my studio. Come stamp with me for a little bit today. Give me a like or a love. Let me know that you're out there. Comment so I know you're listening, and we'll get rolling here in a little bit. I have some fun things I want to share with you guys today. So I see some of you coming. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, friends. Thanks so much for hanging in there with me all week. There we are. All right. Hi, Barbara. Hey, Mary. Okay, girlies. I'm so glad to see you guys are coming on. Yay. All righty. So this is the final countdown. Good morning, Susie. And hey, there's Muriel. I feel like I'm on, was that Romper Room? Was Romper Room the one that they always look through the little thing and they were like, I see Muriel and I see Susie. So anyway, we're going to keep on going. So every day for the rest of the week, I will be here at 10 o'clock. Now I do have a change. Okay. So I figured I'm on a retreat this weekend with some of my friends. We are going to do lots and lots of eating and laughing and stamping. It's been over a year since we have had our little Sisterhood of the Traveling Stamps retreat. So I am beyond excited to be able to see my girls. And so I get back on Sunday. Now I was going to do a recording on Sunday, but I think I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live when I get home. So instead of 10 o'clock on Sunday, Sunday is our final day of celebration. It's over. Sunday is it. Celebration is done. So I want to be live with you guys. I want to hang out and do some stamping with you. So I am going to be live Sunday evening. I'm thinking 5 o'clock, but I'm not exactly sure. Actually, let's make it 6. That gives me time to get home and get my car unpacked. 6 o'clock Friday evening, we're going to do some Stampin' Fun. That will be our final countdown day. So 6 o'clock Friday night, Sunday night. 6 o'clock Sunday night, I'm going to be here live and we are going to wrap up this celebration. We are going to kick it to the curb. We're going to say, see you later, celebration. Thanks for all the wonderful things. So we got to do a little housekeeping while you guys are coming on here. So if you're just new, I was just explaining that I am going to come on live Sunday evening at 6 o'clock. I will not be here Sunday at 10 because I'm away on my retreat. So Sunday evening, 6 o'clock. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 o'clock right here. All right, guys. So as always, if there's some things left on your wish list or some celebration items that you didn't have a chance to grab just yet, head on over to Jody Brechbill, StampinUp.net. You can use this host code when you check out if your order is under $150. If it's over $150, you're going to get the host benefits. So you want to take those freebies. And every $50 and or $100 purchase, you're going to get a free celebration item. So we are saying goodbye to some of my favorites, and I'm going to share a really cool project using paper blooms. So that is a gorgeous pack of 12 by 12 designer series paper. So it is normally Wednesday. I am normally here for What's Up Wednesday every Wednesday at 10, but the last Wednesday of the month is always Wow Wednesday. So since I'm not in person right now, I'm still doing virtual. I always had a WOW class on the last Wednesday of the month. So I'm going to continue it. I'm continuing my WOW class. It just happens to be virtual. So you guys can come hang out with me and I will share a WOW project. So I've got a really cool WOW project to show you guys today. But as always, normally Wednesdays, I always have Prize Patrol. So last week, I used the Punch Party stamp set. That is our free stamp set that is available to host during celebration. And we created these gorgeous cards using Punch Party and the Oh So Ombre paper. So we did all 4 of these cards last week. So pretty, so very, very simple and easy. And I decided that I was going to give these cards away as my Prize Patrol. The other thing we did, Don't look, Betty. Don't look. The other thing we did was made this really cool little slider. So you slide this down and then open up this little pouch, and you've got your little candies in there to share with your friend. And then all you have to do is just slide that little locking mechanism back up, and you have a super cute little treat holder. So we shared that last week on What's Up Wednesday. So our winner of those is Betty Clark. Hey, Betty, I don't know if you're on yet. I know Betty is out west, so she's a little bit behind us. So if you're on, Betty, you're the winner chicken dinner. So I will be sending those your way. Now, Prize Patrol is happening every single day. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Donna. Thank you guys for coming on. It makes me so happy. Best part of my day, guys. Best part of my day is hanging out with my phone friends. So I am giving away the projects every single day. That's my Prize Patrol. So the end of celebration countdown, I will be announcing who the winners are, and I have a couple little tricks up my sleeve too. So we'll want to make sure you guys check back in and see what else I'm offering. So real quick, you right now are watching me on Jody Brechbill Stampin' Queen. This is my Facebook page. Make sure that you follow this page so that you are getting alerts every time I go live and every time I post. So you can go to the page, you can click following. Then you want to head over to Stamp with Jody B. This is a special group that I have on Facebook, and we hang out there. It's a little bit more personal because my page is a very business page. It's how Stampin' Up, or how Facebook works it. So make sure you head over to Stamp with Jody B, ask to join, because over there we have lots of fun. We do giveaways, we chit chat. There's all kinds of stuff going on over at my VIP Stamp with Jody B page. So head on over there. So let me show you, we've been talking about this. I want to say it was a sneak peek, but it's not really a sneak peek. It's what's coming up in March, and March is next week, you guys. March is Monday. So this is going to be our special coming up in March. This is a limited time offer. So we have the Butterfly Brilliance stamp set. It is one giant stamp set, one biggin. You could cut it up. You definitely could if you wanted to be able to stamp those butterflies individually, but it comes with its own set of dies, and of course the dies are made to coordinate so that you stamp one time and you die cut them out one time. So that makes things so nice and simple. It also has a second set in here of all the individual dies as well. So these are all real detailed and they are beautiful. So this weekend while I'm away at my retreat, this will be coming out and I will be creating with our Butterfly Brilliance bundle. So this is going to happen the beginning of March. I think March 2nd until May 3rd. So I can tell you that this bundle will be going into the new annual catalog. So it's what we call an early release. We're giving you a little bit of time to get it ahead of everybody else. And so it will be available March 2nd till March 3rd. Now, starting March 2nd as well, we have an exclusive set of Butterfly Bijou Designer Series paper. This will not be in the next catalog, guys. Make sure you hear me. This will not be in the next catalog. This is while supplies last. So we have this gorgeous, gorgeous designer series paper. There's the other side with these beautiful little butterflies and just pretty colors, such pretty colors. So we have that. It's a 6x6 pack. And look at this amazing thing, you guys. Check this out. So this paper is made to work with this die. So all you have to do is run that through your machine and all those butterflies will get cut out perfectly. Love, love, love that. So the other thing that we have is our natural paper. So we've got this paper as well. This is 12x12, 2 in a pack. Hey, Betty is on. Betty, did you see my announcement? You were the lucky winner, so you won Prize Patrol. All of these are coming your way. So congratulations, Miss Betty. I hope you enjoy. All right, so this is a limited time offer as well. So it's two pieces, 12 by 12, natural, and it is almost, it doesn't really showcase very well on a video, but it's kind of textured. It's really, really a very cool paper. So that's limited time offer, the DSP limited time offer. Then we have the bundle here. The bundle is available until May 3rd, and then it will actually be in the next annual catalog. So yay for butterflies, right? We love them. Now, the great thing is it is a suite, so you can do one-stop shopping, hit one button, get everything all together, which is very, very cool. So that starts March 2nd. All right, so now that lots of you guys are here, let's go ahead and do our wow project. So this is what we have going on today. We're going to focus on our Paper Blooms Designer Series paper. So this is a 12 by 12 pack. It comes with all of these designs, and this is just a little sampling. It is not showing you how gorgeous these papers really are. This paper pack is available for free, absolutely free, with your $50 purchase during Saleabration. So what I wanted to show you today is, I've made this a long time ago. Some of you guys may have seen this before, and I just did an updated version. This is a really cute little note card holder. So we just untie our ribbon here, flip it open, and inside we have some cute little note cards ready to go. So we have one card, and I decorated the envelopes to make them super sweet. There's another little card. So this will hold, I think it holds 4. You could probably get 6 in there. It gets a little bit tight. And these note cards do go through the mail. So they are very, very quick and easy to do. They come pre-made. So they are cut and scored with envelopes in the pack. So there we go. And then you can just slide those little cards right back in there. And I think this makes just the sweetest little gift. And so that's kind of what I geared it towards, was a little gift to give to somebody. So you can hand this to them, gift it to them, and then they have cards ready to go. And we always need birthday cards, right, guys? So that's what I created. And then our sentiment on the front says, just wanted to send some happy thoughts your way. So let me show you how to create that, because this one piece of Designer Series paper, no cutting, no gluing, right? Super, super cool. The stamp set we're going to use today is Happy Thoughts. Many of you guys were on with my team last Saturday, the Moveless Stampers. We had a virtual event last Saturday on February 20th. It was amazing. So if you guys joined us for my team's virtual event, thank you so much. It is not the norm for us. We do like to stamp with our friends in person, but we have learned how to be virtual, and it was so awesome. We had 50 people join us from all over the country. So it just really has been something we didn't know we could do, and we stepped outside our box and we did it. And this stamp set is included, and so we did some stamping with that. So as always, I am so proud of my team. They did an amazing, amazing job. Alrighty, so what we need to do here is grab a piece of 12 by 12 paper. Ideally, if you have a design that does not really have a top or a bottom, it's just kind of random designs, that makes it easier, so that you don't have to worry about which way you need to score it. So let me get my Simply Scored here. All right, so I've got my score tool. Now, of course, if you have your paper trimmer, you could totally use your paper trimmer with your score blade as well. So I am going to start off with having, it doesn't really matter because we're square. So we're going to start off, and we are going to score at 2 inches. And you do want to use caution when you're scoring Designer Series paper. So I have my stylus. It's got 2 ends. So it's got a real skinny end and a fatter end. The fatter end is the end I use when I'm scoring DSP, because if you're heavy-handed, you can very easily tear through your paper, and we don't want to do that. So we just put in a score at 2. we're going to do one at 5 3/4. Whoops, I jumped off the track. Hate when that happens. 6 1/4. All right, wait, hold on. We have a wrong score in there. I said 5 3/4, and then I scored at 5 1/4. So I'll tell you again. Do as I say, not as I do, right, kids? Okay, and then we're going to do one over here at 10 inches. Okay, so that score was 2 inches, 5 3/4, 6 1/4, and 10, okay? Then we're just going to turn it a 1/4 turn, and we're going to score at 2 1/2 and 8 1/4. And I did that for you guys. There we go. So I do want my bone folder, maybe. Where did he go? Oh, he fell down in where I keep it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is just make my folds, those little scores that I just did, I'm gonna just very gently make them nice and crisp. Sometimes it gets a little tricky to see depending on how busy your paper is. Oops. Come on now. There we go. And I should have another one. Yep. Yes. Now it doesn't really matter. Like I say, if you use a pattern that is busy, that doesn't really have an up or a down, then you're going to be okay. So you don't really have to worry about which way you scored and which way you folded. So I'm just very carefully finding those score lines and pressing down with my bone folder. To get them nice and crisp. And sometimes it doesn't hurt to go one way, especially for this project. Go one way and then go back and do it the other way, just so that those fibers are kind of broken up a little bit so that they'll go whichever way you want them to go. Now, it's been a little while since I have made this project, so you might have to be patient with me as I figure out how, my brain tries to remember how that I did it. Okay, so I think it's easier to see here maybe. There's two scores together. There's that 5 3/4 and the 6 1/4. So that is actually the spine. That's this piece right here. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I have that spine going this way, and I'm going to work with these corners. In each box there's a rectangle. They are not squares, they are rectangles. So what we're going to do is just very gently fold down the corners. I want to be careful that I don't tear my paper. I want to be careful that I don't overlap the score line. So I'm bringing this corner right down to meet that score line. And I lost my bone folder again. He is so tricky. Then I'm just going to real carefully use my bone folder to smash it down a little bit. So you're bringing this corner all the way over to meet that score line that you just put in there. So it will not fold the whole way on the triangle. Or I'm sorry, it will not fold the whole way over. So you're not going to try to bring it the whole way down. You just want to bring that point to meet that score line. And you're going to do that on all 4 corners. So hopefully that's making sense to you guys. All right, so we've got that. Now I have to think for a minute. You can talk amongst yourselves while I remember how to do this. Alrighty. I made this weeks ago. Okay, so now we're going to fold these in. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're using our bone folder again, make everything nice and crisp. And that's why we wanted to make sure these corners did not fold over that score line. They need to be just before that score line. Whoops. Okay, so we've got like this. Ready? Now we're going to fold it backwards. Okay. Again, bone folder, making those nice and crisp. And we're going to fold this panel backwards as well. Make things, again, nice and crisp. Okay. So we've got like this. So now we're just going to take that. This ends up being longer than this. So your short side is going to tuck right in here. Just like that. You might have to kind of work things a little. I have that one score that's a little bit off because I scored the wrong one. So I just have to work it a little bit here. Okay. And then there is your spine. We have to get that score back in there. There's one side of it. And here is the other side of it. All right, so somewhere there we are. There's my spine. I'm finding it. I was telling you I scored that wrong, but I kept on working with it. All right, so there we go. There is our little booklet. So when you open this up, there's your pockets where you're going to store your cards. So hopefully that made sense. I'll show you one more time. Okay, so once we get our scores in, we're going to fold those corners down. Then we're going to fold them in. Then we're going to flip them backwards. So flip back. And flip back and then tuck. Okay? There we are. Super, super cool. Okay, can anyone else hear me? I'm having a message that you can't hear. So if you guys can hear me, give me a thumbs up or a love. You can hear. Sweet. Okay. Makes me nervous. I'm sorry, Mary. Maybe it's your connectivity. Everyone else says they can hear. Okay, so we're good. All right. Yay. All right, so that's all there is to create that. So let me show you real quick how to do one of the cards and then put it together. So, or maybe not. Where's all my goods? Here we are. So I mentioned that we had those note cards, right? Those note cards come just like this. They are already cut, they are already scored, and they come with the envelope. So I think there might be a pack of 20, I feel like. Don't hold me to that, but I think there's a lot in the cards, and they're already cut ready for you, which is fantastic. So we're going to just fold that little note card in half. Now, of course, you could make your own out of cardstock. We have a piece of Night of Navy, which is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. Then from the same pack of paper, I grabbed a piece of designer paper that is 3 by 4 1/2. So we'll glue those two together. And I took some of our twine. This is from the Well Suited. And that's a good question, Sharon. I don't know if you can make one that would fit regular size cards, because we don't have paper bigger than 12 by 12. So I'm not sure if you could find one that would work the same way. You would have to alter your dimensions pretty significantly, and I'm almost thinking that it might not be, our paper would need to be bigger, if that makes sense, because you kind of have to alter those dimensions. So I don't know, and I'm no good at math. I am definitely not a good mather. So I like if somebody else gives me some dimensions and I can be like, yes, thank you. Now, sometimes I do have to convert. Like when my friends over the seas use the metric system, I have to do some converting, and that hurts my head sometimes. So I like when we've got those imperial measurements, right? So I just grabbed a little bit of our Night of Navy twine, and I'm going to wrap that around. As I said, that's from the Well Suited bundle, or suite that we have, the one that has the suit and tie. It comes in basic gray and Night of Navy. Whoops, this one decided to pop off. We cannot have that. You need to stick down. There we go. So I just attach that to my card front. Then I've got, all right, so why do I have, oh, I bet that goes there. Okay, so I've got a piece of white here. Grab some Night of Navy ink. I keep covering up my dimensions for you guys. So sorry. Stamp my happy birthday. And I have a punch. I don't know its name. Timeless Label sticks in my head, but I bet one of you guys knows the name of this punch. I did not look it up before I came on today. So I'll give that a little bit of a punch. Then, of course, we need some dimensionals. Couple little pop dots on there. And I'll just stick this right down here in the corner. Grab a little twine here and tie myself a little bow. I'm betting I cut that too short, but that's all right. I'm going to make it work. Might be okay. Maybe it's all right. I just need a little bow. I don't need a big one. There we go. Futz it a little bit. Fuss, fuss. There we are. And I needed some color. So I grabbed these guys. Thank you, Debbie. Timeless Label. Timeless Label punch. Thanks, Deb. These are the butterfly gems, and they are in our in colors. So, you know, guys, I've been telling you these in colors are getting ready to leave. They're going to be announced as retiring on March 24th. And after that, get them while you can. So these little butterfly gems, they are getting ready to leave. So I just grabbed some purple posy. I thought the purple kind of popped a little bit with the blues. I was going to use the Seaside Spray, but the butterflies kind of got lost a little bit. This little one here, we're going to put you on because you're jumping off the page already. There we go. And let's put one more on. There we go. So these little gems will be leaving us as well. They will be retiring because they are in the in colors. So anything in the in colors will leave. The designer paper, the cardstock, the ink pads, the re-inkers, the blends, the ribbon, anything with in colors in it, gotta go. And then we're gonna get 5 new in colors. So I am super excited about that. I will know what they are on March 24th. Woo, that'll be here soon. All right, cutie little card, right? So sweet. So now I'm going to decorate the envelope. So I grab a piece of designer series paper, about 5.5 by 2.5, and I'm just going to put adhesive all across my envelope, getting real close to the edges. I will lay down my paper and kind of meet up to the edge of that envelope, and then just trim. Just follow the leader right around the edges. And that's a really fun, simple, cheap way to doctor up your envelopes. So I had a friend who did this and used to use old wrapping paper, which I thought was really, really cool. Very, very inexpensive. You could use newspaper, you could use a magazine, like you could use anything if you don't want to use up your pretty designer paper. So there is a little note card and envelope. So I did 4 of those. And then for the front, for decorating, I grabbed my Rococo Rose. Again, an in color that's leaving. Stamped that on there, and then just did a little die cutting. So I die cut that with Timeless Labels. I told you yesterday how much I love, love, love my stitched shapes. This is up there too. This is a great one. I use it quite often. So we've got our baby boss here, and we're just going to die cut. Run this through. Perhaps, if I need to, I will tape him down. You going to behave, sir? Looks pretty good. Sorry if I'm rocking the boat, everybody. Oh, you guys are loving this. Cool. It's an oldie. We made it years and years ago, and I kind of just brought it back with an update of the designer paper. But it's such a fun little project. The other one I grabbed is this shape, and I'm just going to cut that out in Night of Navy. Such a fun project. And so quick and easy because, like I said, you're using up your designer series paper. We got to stop hoarding it. So we're using up the DSP. It's one sheet and no gluing. So super fun. So there's our 2 die pieces. All right, baby. Thanks for playing. Grab some dimensionals here and attach these 2 pieces together. So I am being careful not to put dimensionals over on this side because it does stick up a little bit from my project. It's not flat. So I'm just going to adhere it there in the center. And then I need some pretty little gems again. So I did this time I think I'm going to do those seaside foam or seaside spray butterflies because that's the designer paper that I chose, has a lot of that blue in it. So there we go. And then the final step is going to be 24 inches of the white linen thread. This is in the Flowers for Every Season trio pack, where you get the white one, you get the green, the Just Jade gingham one, and you also get the metallic twine. You get 3 rolls of ribbon in that pack, and I chose the white one. So good morning, Debbie Shelley. Thanks for popping in. You'll have to go back and watch today's video. I am pretty sure, now that I saw your name pop up, I feel like I taught this at one of Cindy Fodor's meetings. We did this, and it holds, it's a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and it holds the note cards. So I feel like we did that at one of our meetings a long, long time ago. So that's all you're going to do for this one. I'm going to rework this one a little bit because I have a score. I have a score that's off, and I don't like that. And so I am giving it away. So I want to be sure that I create the perfect one for you guys. So that will go, and I'll work that one up a little bit later. So there are your little note cards right here, and they just slide right in there. So cute. And like I said, I did 4. I think 4 is just about right. And I did embellish them. So some of them have, you know, the twine and the pop dots and all that. So it gets a little thick. I don't know that I would try to stick any more in there. Wrap this around, tie ourselves a little bow, and we have got a sweet little project. So perfect as a little gift for somebody. Could be a little thank you gift, could be a little birthday gift. Tie your little bow, and there it is. Super, super cute, y'all. So I did make a couple other things with this paper. And so I used the Heal Your Heart and some of the Rococo Rose. Perennials, I love the perennials. So I used that one with that designer paper. And then I did same thing, the perennial, and just used some of that designer paper. So again, that is our 12 by 12 paper blooms, and it is available until February 28th as a free item with your $50 purchase. All right, my friends, so thank you so much for coming and joining me. It was great to see you guys. Come on back here at 10 o'clock tomorrow. What are we playing with tomorrow? I don't know yet. Tomorrow I think we're going to play with black and white. I think I am going to pull in the True Love Designer Series paper because I love black and white, and I love black and white with a pop of color. So tomorrow at 10, I'm going to be here, and I will showcase some projects using Approaching Perfection and the True Love Designer Series paper. All right, everybody, have a great day. See you tomorrow.